Hey guys, it's Hart, and today I'm going to draw my life. And before I start, I just want to say I'm a terrible artist, so please don't judge. Let's get started. So, I found out about AG from a commercial in 2010. I was just watching TV on the couch with my sister, and we saw an American Girl commercial, and I was like, ooh, I want one of those. So then I instantly fell in love with them, and I started looking at the AG website on my computer, and I just loved all the dolls, and I especially liked Lainey. So then when it came to Christmas, there was a red card thing under the tree, and I was like, that's American Girl. Oh my gosh. So it turns out that my aunt got me a $75 gift card to American Girl. And I was ecstatic, and I immediately thought of buying a doll. And at the time, the dolls were $100, so my parents offered to pay the rest. And that's when I got my first doll, Madeline. I got her on Christmas Eve because my parents hid her in the garage. They knew which dolls my sister and I wanted, so they just ordered them for us and then hid them in the garage. So, yeah. We waited a long time, but it was worth it. So my sister also got a doll. She's 4 years older than me, but she got a doll named Lucy. And we made a lot of videos together with the dolls, but never uploaded them to YouTube. And we loved video making, even without dolls. We always made videos together. And yeah. But then in first grade, I struggled a lot with anxiety. It got to the point that I couldn't even go to school because I missed my parents and feared something bad would happen. And it was the hardest few years of my life. I still struggle with anxiety, although it's not as bad. And my mom wanted a way to make me think positively about school, or at least get to the point where I could go. So she decided that it would be okay if I made a goal chart, and by the end of the day, or by the end of the number of days, I would get a new doll, Annabelle. So I finally finished the goal chart, and I got Annabelle. She is number 55, and I loved her so much. I screamed Annabelle when I opened her, and I was so excited to have another doll. And I spent every moment with Madeline and Annabelle video making, just playing with them and stuff like that. And yeah, that's creepy, but whatever. So we kept making videos, and it was so fun. And she got another doll too on Christmas, Liberty. And yeah. So like I was saying, we kept making videos, and we made a channel together, but we didn't really know much about YouTube at the time. Like, we've uploaded on a personal channel and stuff, but we didn't know what to name our channel, so we kind of just thought we would put AG Dolls in there because that's what our channel was, and my favorite number was 2, and her favorite number was 17, so we did American Girl Dolls 217. Very creative, I know. So we made a lot of stop motions together. They were pretty terrible, but I mean, starting out, you know. So we didn't get many views, which didn't matter to us because we made really good friends on there, and we talked to them a lot, and yeah. So I wanted my own channel because it wasn't always easy to make videos together. We'd get in arguments, it'd be frustrating, stuff like that. So I was like, I want to make my own channel, and so did my sister. So I made a channel called AG Dolls 22002. But we also got new dolls in January. I got Elise, which is my third doll, and she is amazing, and my sister got Regan. So I was just so in love with Elise, and really when I got Elise, I guess, was when I started uploading a lot to my channel, because I felt like I had a lot of dolls, so I can make more videos and more complex and different videos rather than with just 2 dolls. So Elise is amazing, and she's number 56. I loved her, and all my other dolls, of course. So I kept making videos, but my channel didn't grow much. And in August, I got another doll. from American Girl, obviously, where else? And she is just like you, number 27, or my IG, and I named her Riley. I loved her so much. But then we had a big interest in Bratz dolls as well, and we still loved our dolls though, and we didn't like drift away from them, except I noticed my sister really wanted to play with Bratz more, so I don't know. I just didn't like Bratz as much as AG. So I noticed that she was acting differently about dolls and didn't really feel like playing or making videos anymore. And it was in her mind that Bratz is better than AG, and she just kind of drifted away from them. And of course, I couldn't let that happen because she's the only person I could play dolls with. It was frustrating for me, but now I understand why. So in December, we both got new dolls. I got my doll Morgan, and my sister got Gotti 2013. But that was her final doll, and I was kind of the one who convinced her to get it, and she kind of just set the doll aside and didn't play with her often after we got our new dolls. I was still very in love with AG dolls, so the fact that the only person who I could play dolls with was growing out of them, it was so hard, and I tried really, really hard to get her back into them, but anytime I asked that if we could play, she would get kind of irritated, and she was growing older, and she had her own stuff to do, and I didn't understand that, of course, because I was young, and I didn't really get what else she had to do, so I was just devastated when she didn't shifted away from dolls, and it was really hard for me, but I know now that she's got friends, she's popular, she needs to focus on school, stuff like that. But I was not going to lose interest in dolls just because my sister did. And I know I was very upset, but I wasn't going to let her stop me because it was my passion. So in December of 2014, I got my doll Penelope, and it was the 14th of December. I don't know why I remember that, but I started feeling like I was getting a cold that day. But it turns out I had a terrible cold the whole week, and I started to get better on the 19th, my birthday. But that week was very important. And if I hadn't had time to sit alone all day coughing, sneezing, and eating with Penelope right by my side, I wouldn't have come up with emotion absence, and I planned it all on the computer. It just kind of came like a light bulb in my head, like, I need to start an AG series. So I wrote the whole script in Word, and it was very important to my AG2 career because it was the first series that I finished. In March of 2015, I created a Troy, my boy doll. Just a quick view that's really creepy, but whatever. In the summer of 2015, my dad went to Minnesota for a volleyball tournament, and I had saved up over $120 in hopes of getting Grace Thomas. My mom surprised me by saying that my dad would be going to the American Girl place in the Mall of America, and I was so excited. Soon after, in August, I went to Chicago for my sister's wedding. By that time, I had already saved up enough money again to buy another doll. And it was such an amazing experience. So, this is my best friend in the whole world, Audrey, or Stand Strong AG. She is amazing, and I'm so glad I made a friend like her because I can always talk to her even though we live in separate states, but we FaceTime all the time. So we decided to do a doll swap, and I got my new doll, Audrey Tess Winters, and obviously I named it after Stand Strong AG. So that's basically it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it was long, but thank you for everything you've done. You've really changed my life. I love you guys so much. Bye.